We are continuing to follow devastating news today. A 16-year-old boy is dead after a drive-by shooting at a Louisville bus stop this morning. It happened on Chestnut Street at Dr. W.J. Hodge just before 6:30 this morning. Mayor Greg Fisher, Police Chief Erica Shields, and JCPS Superintendent Marty Polio, among other city council members, just held a presser to discuss this tragedy. Rachel Drose is there now live with the latest. Rachel?
Yeah, Kristen, you can tell that this news has a lot of our city leaders very shaken up. The mayor, the superintendent, police chief, ATF, even FBI were here today, all speaking, saying we all need to help if we want the violence to end. This morning, 3 teens shot while standing and waiting for the school bus. A 16-year-old passed away from those injuries, and 2 14-year-olds were also victims. The police chief classifying it as a drive-by shooting. Superintendent Polio says all 3 attended Eastern High School. Mayor Greg Fisher says this is a time to act, that this could have been anyone's kid at any bus stop.
What should be a sacred space in our community, a safe space where there should be every expectation of safety and security. This is a traumatic tragedy that impacts not just that space, but every school bus stop and every family that thinks about the safety of these stops in our city. That sacred space was violated this rainy Wednesday morning by gunfire, and a teen who should be in school today will not be there and will never be there again.
Now, when asked how to prevent something like this from happening in the future, Chief Shields says one thing she is in favor of is creating a police force specifically for JCPS. She says that they're dealing with a difficult gang problem in the city and says that many of the members actually go to JCPS schools. Shields says she doesn't feel that this student that died today, this morning at the bus stop, had anything to do with gangs, but says that that child was unfortunately a casualty to the violence. Kristen?
Yeah, and Rachel, she also mentioned cameras in high violence areas, but she also talked about the community. What can the community do to help?
Yeah, that was actually a topic that all of the leaders discussed today. They say that this is more than just a policing or policy issue. This is really a community issue. We all need to be coming together. If you know anything, if you've seen anything, you need to be speaking up, reaching out to your neighbors, asking questions, and really just being good community members, good citizens. And that's really what everyone here was pushing for today. Kristen, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Rachel. We will continue to follow this story.